All right, good afternoon, everybody. Thursday, January 8th is the date. I'm going to do a quick update, and then I'm going to do a full walkthrough and plan for this year to go over what I have going on and what I have planned to arrive this year. So pineapple, guava did start to lose some leaves, but overall, we got down to 12 degrees, might have even been 10 degrees. We did start to get quite a bit of snow too. But overall, again, both the guava and the lemon trees are really, I planted them in like July. So not long to establish and grow much of a root system. The guava only started sprouting leaves October. So even more so with that one, didn't have much going on. Granted, these are can be made as they're valid reasons why they might not perform that well otherwise, but we'll see. Depends how much babysitting is considered. Is it really zone pushing if you build a greenhouse for your plants? Not really. The plants should survive outside. So that brings us to our yuzu. Obviously I have my own little greenhouse, but I'm thinking that maybe I should not have I didn't even really need it, but this is my first go around, so this is what happens. So let's get in closer. You can see that they're kind of cooked, but all hope is not lost. So from the last update, I'd thought and hoped that mulching and then putting the lights on top of the mulch, and then the frost cloths would act like a nice blanket, comfy. Well, they didn't really improve. Honestly, they got worse. Wow, that looks dead, but it's not. So this has been like this for a couple weeks now. Like severe curling. Generally, curling is from heat stress, drought, and watering, right? But it's winter time. So I realized either two things. I should have used a softer light, instead of a C9, should have used the smaller ones, is one thing I would have changed. Granted, I've just left them off the last couple nights. Two, maybe it's best to kind of grow these out a little bit before putting them in the ground, so they have like a decent root system. Another option, of course, having a moisture meter helps. That way you can kind of keep track, but thankfully they're not dead. The graft and the plant itself still kicking. They did get pretty crispy at one point, but the yuzu, this is just a regular yuzu, it's still fine. Nothing snaps, they're still bendy. The leaves have not really shed either. They've been holding on. So I've turned off the lights. I'm comfortable with them being out 15, 20 degrees in this stage. In the future, I probably won't be worrying about them at all. Turn off the lights, water deeply and well. And I'm gonna see if they, start to come back. That also probably didn't help that I left the lights on, they were on 24/7, basically. And that likely just sucked all the moisture out of them. Though it might have helped in maintaining temperature because it was nice in here. As far as hydration, it was killing the plants. So that's why I'm saying softer lights might have been for the best. They do say, Millennial Gardener said, the smaller lights are better for the younger plants, and well, they were right. But all hope is not lost. My hybrid did take more severe damage because they're relatively, crispy. So this one, as long as one survives, I'm a happy camper, but I do want the hybrid to make it, and I think it's somewhat alive still. It definitely needs a bit more care to get back because some of the branches were snapping. The next couple days, it'll be raining. Temperature is not going to be too bad. And you can see how hot it got because it burned a hole through the cloth, discolored them, and also the lights themselves started to get some damage. So I connected them to a thermo cube, but when every night's freezing cold, it's always on. So another change I'd make is I'd probably get a smart outlet. That way I can just manually turn it off only for the nighttime, or turn it on only for the nighttime and then turn it off during the days. I think that might have also aided in this, but it's good experience to say the least. Now with that rambling done, hopefully for those who are potentially experiencing this difficulty, if these do bounce back, you can take that as a solution. As well as take heed in your own endeavors as far as zone pushing these guys over in New England. But I think it's doable, honestly. I am at the bottom of New England, the very bottom, but nonetheless I'm in New England. That means the northern tips of the states below me have a chance as well. So with that, I'm going to do a full update for the channel of the whole property and the plans for this year. And I'll give another update next week, see how these guys are doing. Have a good one. Bye.